Goontog Gamers. So today we are going to be just comparing the physical and the Int Goku Black. So I'm going to be testing both of them out on the Realm of Gods team. I'm pretty sure I built these teams a few hours ago. I should remember, but as most of you know, this Goku Black got his easy A. He came out much less recent than the Int Goku Black. This guy has one dupe, and his stats are pretty ridiculous. This guy has 3 dupes. His stats are not as ridiculous, but he does also have a transformation into Rose. And once he transforms, I would say this guy is definitely better, but he doesn't transform all that often. It's pretty much only in like the Legendary Goku event and in the Infinite Dragon Ball History. But in those events, this guy is really good. But also, in the Legendary Goku event, this guy's really good because part of his passive only activates when you're going up against a Goku's family enemy. So, both of them are really good in the Legendary Goku event. That's where we're going to be taking both of them today on Realm of Gods teams. We will be back in a second, showing off. We'll start off with physical Goku Black. Be back in a second. Alright, so we're back here, and this is the first rotation we have physical Goku Black, and this is a really, really good look for him. So, we have Topo in the front slot, who's going to be giving him 35% attack and defense, and then we do have the Supreme Up 5 Time in the last slot, who's going to be giving him, most likely, I think it's 42%, but it could be 30. I'm pretty sure that's how her passive works. Yeah. And she's also giving him a 12% chance to crit. And then there's not too many orbs here, just 6, which is a decent amount. Let's check his defense here. Defense is at 99k with 6 orbs. That's passable. Let's see what attack stat he gets here, though, because, I mean, like, Topo is also going to be giving him a slight buff from his super attack. So here he should have a pretty decent attack stat, even though he didn't get, like, the most insane amount of orbs you've ever seen. He did get a very common amount, though, I will say. Maybe in this event, he will get it, like, a few more orbs than that normally. 2.4 million is a very good attack stat. In this event, he might get more than that normally, though, because also when he's going up against the Goku's family enemy, he does also change Key Spheres to Rainbow, I think? Don't quote me on that. I'm not really sure on his passive, but that doesn't really matter. So, next rotation when we see him, we're going to have him with STR Rose, who we're pretty much just going to keep him linked with for most of the time, because we just saw him with double support. I don't really want to see him with double support multiple times. I don't really see the purpose in that. So, we're just going to keep him linked up with STR Rose. So next rotation, we're going to have him with STR Rose and then Topo. And then the turn after that, we're going to have him with STR Rose and Westkai. And Westkai is going to be giving 40% attack and defense, as well as a chance to crit. So pretty much just like the Supreme 5 Time, but just 2% less attack and defense. So it doesn't really matter. Also, I'm not 100% sure that Westkai does give defense. I know for a fact Westkai gives 40% attack, but Westkai might not give any defense. I should check, like, my units before I do these videos. At this, like, pretty much all I do is just talk. I just talk, and sometimes I say things correctly, and most of the time I don't. I wish I could rainbow Westkai, just because I use her. So if I can use a unit, I'd love to rainbow them, but I need one more copy. Oh my gosh, look at all these orbs. Okay, hold up. What's his defense going to be at here? Yeah, 141k. That is with 85% defense support, but also, like, even without that, he would have a decent defensive stat just because of all of those orbs he just got. Alright, so here without Big Bad Bosses, his attack stat is 3.2 million, yeah. See, like, all those links and all of the extra orbs, they do a lot. But the thing about Goku Black is because he is, like, in Nuker, it really, like, the more I show him off, the more, like, diverse his attack stats will be, I'm pretty sure, just because, like, we'll be getting, like, different amounts of orbs every single time we see him. Like, here, all these purple orbs, that's a lot of orbs. Especially if he changes, like, STR to Rainbow or something, then he's gonna get almost the whole field again. Okay, Zamasu. Whatever. He did crit, though. That's nice. Excuse me. Almost 500k from Westkai. That is Supremo 5 Time. That is not Westkai. I am, in fact, stupid. Okay. So, next rotation, I would really hope that this Zamasu gets super attacked here. Just so that we can activate Big Bad Bosses next turn. Please super. No super. Wait. He got hit hard enough to activate Big Bad Bosses. Okay, that's fine. That's a lot of Key Spheres as well, and we do have Big Bad Bosses. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 170k. That is a lot of defense. I don't want to get any same color orbs to accidentally knock us out of big bad bosses. Oh, we're getting supered right away. Okay, how much is he going to take here? He took 26k. That is nothing at all. 3.71 is a lot of damage. Okay, so, like, what you're seeing here, I can guarantee you, Int Rose will not hit that hard. He will never reach 3.7 million, even on his best rotation. But what he does do is he has a 50% chance to crit. He greatly raises defense every single turn on super attack. So, they're both really good, but it's just, it depends on how many orbs you can get for the AGL, well, not the AGL, for the physical Goku Black. If you can get him a full field of orbs, he is by far, like much better. But if you get him, like, 5 or 6 orbs or less, then the Int one is definitely better, especially, like, after they transform, because the Int one does start off kind of slow. The Int one, on the first turn you see that in Goku Black, he gets 40% attack, and that's about it. Like, once he supers, he will greatly raise defense, and he will, build up, like, a crit chance for every time he's hit, but, like, I mean, what are you gonna do with that? Because, like, really, it never gets that high, because by the time it would be getting high, he would transform into Int Rose, and by the time he's Rose, he has a 50% chance to crit anyway, and he gets 150% attack. So, it really just depends on what you like. Also, actually, no, never mind. I forgot physical Goku Black, on Global, does have that 3-key passive. Alright, so this is just him with no support and just 6 orbs. Let's see what he's at here. This I'm actually very curious about, because that was a very, like, consistent amount of orbs that you can get. This is with no support. He's getting supered. I forgot to look at defense here. That was a lot of damage. Okay. 2.2 million is still a very respectable attack stat with no support and only like 6 orbs. And he also does debuff. The other Goku Black does not debuff. I think we've seen everything we need to see on this team with this Goku Black. We're going to cut over to pretty much the exact same team. Oh, with Int Goku Black, we'll be back in a second. Oh, okay, here we are with Int Goku Black. Now, this is something I'm very curious about. This is turn 1. We do have Topo on rotation who's giving support. We do have Topo supering first, which will be providing him with a little extra attack. And he's linked up with AGL Zamasu, who's not a great linking partner. He becomes a much better linking partner once he becomes fused Zamasu. But let's see what his attack stat is here. I actually did not get a super with Topo. But 1.2 million for this Goku Black is much, much better than I thought he would be at turn 1. Because, like, right now he only has 40% attack. His attack stat is decently high, but I mean, like, 40% attack on passive is nothing crazy. And next time we see him, he's going to have 80% attack from his passive. And then the turn after that, he's going to have 120. And then the turn after that, if our HP is, like, going good, he will probably transform. We're just going to do that. Yeah, and then we can get a super there. Perfect. I want to get a super with Supreme Apply of Time just to raise our defense. I don't want to take too much damage here. Like, sure, Big Bad Bosses is nice, but the way that you transform with Int Goku Black is it needs to be from the 6th turn, and you need to be above 80% HP, so I don't want to take too much damage. Like, you can be whatever HP you want to after Goku Black comes out, well, after the Rose transformation comes out, but for him to transform, you need to be pretty high on HP, so I would like to stay there. I will just use a healing item if I need to, but I'd like to not do that. Okay, ooh, double support here. Okay. There is no key here. Dang. That's 5 weight. This should change red, doesn't it? Okay, I'm glad. So I brought orb changing items for the physical Goku Black showcase, and I didn't use them, but they came in handy right there. So here we're going to get another super. So this super is all, well, for one, just to see his attack stat on turn 2 with a lot of support, which is 1.7. Yeah, like, being linked up very well is important. But also now, like, his defense, I should have checked his defense turn 1. I forgot to do that, and I forgot to check it turn 2. This is type disadvantage. This is gonna hurt a lot. Yeah, 142. Alright, next time I see him, he wasn't going to transform anyway, so I don't need to heal here. But I think the turn after that, I'm going to need to heal if I want him to transform. So I do need to keep that in mind. Although these 2 Zamasus should heal, depending on how low on HP we were. I think if we're below 77%, they'll heal us 10% HP. Okay, no, if we're below 80%, they'll heal us 10% HP. That's how they work. Okay. You know, I think I'm actually just going to float off the Supreme Apply of Time. Just because She's probably like one of the best support type units in the game. Want to get her on rotation with Goku Black. And next time we see him, he's going to have his full attack buff. He's going to have the full 120%. And if we have him get hit a little bit, he will start building up his chance to crit. But I mean, like, next time we see him, after this time, he's going to transform, and he's going to have a 50% chance to crit. So there's no real reason to do that. Okay, so his defense here is 118k. That is pretty good. He does have 80% like defensive support, 85% actually. If I put him in the middle here, I don't think we're gonna die. He's gonna get a slight attack buff. Let's see what he's at here though. So Rose isn't gonna take too much, is he? Yeah, 17k is not a crazy amount. I do have some dupes for Rose that I haven't put in him, just because I don't want to reverse him. I guess I should probably do that, but I don't know. So 2.4 million here is very, very good, especially considering that is only going to go up once he transforms into Rose. Because right now he has 120%, and when he goes to Rose he has 150%, and his defense will just keep getting better and better. So it's like, this guy really is, oh, there, he already took double digits. But Goku Black really is made for this event, and sure, I'm gonna use an Ox King just because I can. I want to make sure that we can transform with Rose next turn. I'm not even sure if we need to. But anyways, what I was saying, Goku Black was really made for like longer form content, whereas physical Goku Black can dominate like Dokkan events and stuff. And Goku Black isn't the best for Dokkan events. Like, you can take him into a Dokkan event and you can win, but he's not going to be busting out like a 3 million attack stat turn 1 like some other units might. So that is probably his like main flaw. But if you take him into a long event like this, I mean, like, he provides ki for the whole rotation. He has a 50% chance to crit. His defense by the end of it will be insanely high. So last time he was at like 111k. I'm curious what he's going to be at here. So 153k. Now he is getting like an extra 7% defensive support from this Primo 5 time, because last time he had 35 from our boy Topo. So he is looking a little worse here, but like, just the Goku Black rotation, well, I guess this is just the Rose rotation, is really clean looking. So here he's going to take no damage. Even if he gets supered, he's going to take no damage. 2.35 million, and then also like a 50% chance to crit, and still a top 3 animation in the game. Fight me. Okay, see, like, how much is the super going to do? His defense has gone up since we looked at it. Yep, 117 damage. That is like nothing at all. So, I mean, in like Super Battle Road and Dokkan events, physical Goku Black is definitely better. Also in like Dokkan Battlefield. But in longer form content, Goku Black is definitely better. If I had to choose which one I prefer, it's definitely Goku Black, just because he transforms into this behemoth. I really, really like this card. What's his defense? 168k. Yeah. So because he doesn't get any defense from his passive, you can see his defense when he's off rotation, actually. So that is one cool thing. His defense actually would be... Do you give defense? Okay, she does. So that's going to be about his defense if we went on to next turn. I think we are just going to finish this off here. If you guys did enjoy this video, please consider to leave a like, a comment, subscribing to the channel. My name has been Blaharu, and I will see you guys next time.